Welcome everyone to my new episode on Solana price prediction and technical analysis for late May 2024, actually speaking out here for the second part of the month after we got some positive news on the inflation topic. We are in a better shape, markets reacted, and there's definitely something that I used to call the possibility of a altcoin cycle that might start from this moment. We might get started from middle of May 2024. Let's find out more about price prediction on Solana and discover the current situation. Now, before we get into the topic, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video presentation as well. If you care about trading, I do have my BTC long trade that I'm still holding. You know about it if you have been watching my videos. It's a successful trade that I got into at 38 grand on the BTC, and I'm still riding this one up to $1.2 million profit, representing 1,343% profit on the margin, folks. If you want to be part of my trades, no prior fee, just ChatGPT bot trading based on commission, and we have basically our one-on-one coaching program for anyone out there that is serious about this world of crypto and would like to trade professionally and correctly. You will be able to find out more at the end of the video where I talk about it. Now it's the case scenario to have a bit of discussion on Solana for a couple of minutes and the way we have been able in a successful representation to react on the news correlated with the inflation. We got into a situation for Solana that was actually preparing for something bigger. The breakout representing the end of the correction phase, and that was an important timing. It was around 3rd of May. We've been able to break out, find resistance on the supply, and that was pretty much normal, a double top right there, revisiting a triple structure formation at the level of 140s, confirming with a few engulfings that have been appearing, such as here, and that was very important. And you get another one over there, which is even a lot easier to trade from. 4-hour candlesticks, an entry that is absolutely amazingly easy to be completed. 13% since that. The market is actually delivering great numbers. Solana has been able to react much better than the majority of the altcoins based on the inflation reports. So what we have here is a very, very good breakout of the supply that pretty much kept us under pressure, and a small accumulation period we had after the correction breakout momentum. There's been some fake outs, there's been some movements that instantly got the selling pressure, which is no longer the case. As you can see, the markets are still very, very bullish. BTC is slightly above $66,000 as we speak, and it's not facing selling pressure. Just like Solana and their altcoins, they're not facing selling pressure at these levels, which is a clear indication that once you got macroeconomical great news for the markets, you are not going to see massive amount of shorts participating whatever price action you might get, especially after such increase. There is, of course, a level of fear to short the markets. This is just pretty much positive, allowing the BTC to get around 67, 500, 600s and grab the liquidity from there, and then probably the altcoins are going to quickly fly into their resistances. Solana is going to have its first challenge, serious challenge at this level, around 170s up to 180s, which is something in the way the market is constructing right now, especially if BTC has the ability to climb itself above 70 grand, for which we have quite big chances. Solana will break out as well and ride the movement towards $200 with a huge probability, folks, to break out of this top. I mean, you got yesterday the S&P 500s going all-time high. Crypto is going to react to that. You're going to get very soon the golden cross as well on the moving averages between 50 and 200 days moving average. So the orange line is going to cross the blue line right there. And that's basically something very bullish. That most likely indicates another powerful rally in the markets of the altcoins. We also have a total market cap of the altcoins, excluding Ethereum. That looks very good. It looks really bullish. We broke out of the correction phase yesterday, so it wasn't just this minor retracement of the entire movement that consisted of a few months of price action for the alts was a correction momentum after a first phase of the bull cycle. where you couldn't say that the alts really participated. I mean, there's been some alts out there that haven't done too much, such as Cardano, Polkadot. You have Litecoin out there, you have Ripple. These guys are missing the boat. You have Ethereum out there that didn't deliver, and it's one of the big guys. There's still basically a lot to speak on that topic. Yet Solana right now sits a lot better than all of those, portraying a much closer correlation with the BTC in their actions. You just cannot have Bitcoin moving 7% and then big alts doing 5% in an extremely bullish day. That's quite terrible. You should have altcoins delivering double than what BTC does. And if Bitcoin does in a day 2%, you should have altcoins delivering. We had in the past bull market, we had altcoins doing 8%, one after the other, when BTC was doing 2%. Right? So it was pretty much moving around in a very slow climbing period, yet the altcoins were exploding. Without such momentum, you're not going to have an accelerated cycle during these phases, which is exactly what you have, not an accelerated cycle. Solana is out of this picture. It's pretty much getting closer and closer to the behavior of BTC, and most of the time it has the ability to outclass during percentage measurements. So that's the first target, an easy deal. What do I consider right now is how do we react above? What I care is to definitely transform that level. So that's something that I actually desire, break out of it. Not going to be a big deal if you got BTC in a good shape. Revisit this somehow. And then pretty much, it doesn't matter how you revisit. You might go into 200s and slowly revisit that. You might get into 212 and then simply, front run your level. There's a few ways of revisiting the 180s, 176, 172s, that Fibonacci extension, including with the golden pocket between the two orange lines, that will be very important to be converted into a structure of support that will allow the markets basically to continue. So we're looking for that. We're actually seeing a beautiful movement out here and possibility for Solana with a lot of the shorts that will get squeezed and liquidated. It's just about being patient around the topic. It's just about allowing the market to deliver the numbers it has to deliver and making sure that BTC is not going to face strong resistance. If that happens, then we got to transform our technical perspectives and make sure that the alts are going to receive another retracement momentum. Obviously, we're not going to get into another correction phase at the moment. It's just about the retracements. And in that case scenario, you want to see the lower previous supply acting as a demand zone, which is anywhere between 150s up to 155. You could expect a reaction. That's all about Solana's case scenario, folks. 170s, 180s zone is the first target with big probabilities, with large probabilities of completing a breakout, and then continuation above, which opens the doors for a quite subjective perspective. At the moment, there is a few levels out there with liquidity which could be grabbed before you retest the golden pocket. Usually golden pockets are retested. Now, Solana could be in one of those phases in which might do another 20-25% day, and then you're not going to have an easy momentum retesting any golden pocket. You're going to go way past that big time. You might fly into $200 in a single day from these levels. This is how a bull market condition looks for the alts, guys. You need to consider and expect, if you are bullish about that, it can do 20-25% in a single day, which would not be any form of surprise as long as BTC holds the bar and does it nicely. That's it where we are, folks. Check out this video till the end to find out more about the one-on-one coaching if you would like to go down the financial freedom path, including the done-for-you trading with my ChatGPT bot. Enjoy. And now I would like to talk for those of you that believe in education and care about their performance. So it's time to share more details about my one-on-one coaching program. This is done with me live, where I'll take you by hand, just like I said, and teach you how to trade from A to Z, which means starting from the mindset psychology side into the technical analysis, understanding the language of the market, uncrypting the charts, and being familiar with the language in terms of what does the market communicates with you. Understand the whole process and then know how to react to those messages that the markets are delivering to you guys. Knowing how to react obviously is a sophisticated process. How to trade, when to trade, what to trade, when to exit, how to exit, and how to deal with an active trade. All the situations that are considered complex and a trader needs to know. Whether we talk about part-time or full-time trading, it doesn't matter. What matters is you need to increase your educational level in order to perform in the markets correctly and most likely in a predictable way. Trading is not gambling, not at all. Trading is a type of activity where a person is trading an asset when the probabilities of a direction are very high. So he has the ability to recognize those moments when a probability compared to the other, so a energy of bullishness or bearishness, is having a very, very strong possibilities of going into a direction. This is when a trader steps in and it is in advantage towards the market, so he's trying to make money with that. That's the whole idea of the process. It's definitely not something that has a very, very high level of unknown and random outcome at all the times. No, there are situations like that as well. I can confirm that. Been trading since 2014 full time. But the idea is that there are situations where the randomness or the unpredictability is not high. And that makes the spots for the traders. So check out the video to understand how does it work. Register now for a free conversation with me, a one-on-one coaching where I'll take you by hand between 4 to 6 weeks and teach you how to trade on Zoom conversations with homework, with exercises, with everything that is needed. Just like for the completely done for you on the trading side, if you'd like to be part of my trades, you can definitely do so without any prior fees. Just a commission from the profits we earn. Commission is paid by you every 7 days. This is my journey. You can check out the links in the description area, in the comments area for everything. It's completely done for you. We are using our ChatGPT bot for trading. It helps us to perform, it helps us to run the analysis, and it helps for the accuracy side. So it's done through API trading permission, and it's simple, straightforward. I can explain you more. Just reach out to me if you think this is a good option for you. Have a good time around it. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and we'll talk to you soon.